So the book of Esther, chapter 3, is a very good example of what alignment will look like and the spiritual warfare that will come with that. So for some context, we have the king in his 12th rule. Astrologically speaking, that is aligned with the energy of Pisces, and more specifically, the ending of cycles. So the king promotes his son Haman to the position of a prince. Haman is representative of the wounded masculine. He has done nothing to earn this power, yet to be promoted by man. He is ambitious, but with no spiritual discernment. He is driven only by ego and not by the spirit. Mordecai, being a divine masculine representative of, at least, aligned with the own truth of his divine being, can see clearly through Haman and therefore refuses to bow down to him or to entertain his company. I feel like in these times specifically, a lot of us are Mordecai standing up against Haman, against people with earthly power but with no spiritual ranking. And when we stand in the truth of our connection to God, to the source of all creation, we get a similar response to Haman. There will be money put on our head, we will be outcasted and shunned. We will basically be set up for destruction, but seen as no weapon formed against us will ever prosper. That will never be so. I feel like Mordecai leaves a very good example of what we are to do when we come up against these earthly powers. We are to discern the spirits in them and to stand in our own spiritual authority and choose to not validate these powers. We are to move in the spirit of Christ, the spirit of God, and to forgive the flesh and to dismiss the spirit so it may have no power over us specifically. The king was not fit to rule, which was obvious in his choice of promoting his son. And Mordecai's choice to live in the truth of his soul leaves way for the rightful ruler, Queen Esther, to take charge of a position that is rightfully hers. And these are the small ripples that will happen when we choose to stand in the truth of our soul, rather than conforming to the world itself.